Stay tuned for the live press conference from the office of German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. Hallo, guten Tag, and willkommen to the press conference from the office of German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. I am spokesperson Helmut Krankundmüde. First, I would like to make a brief statement regarding the elections that were just held in the eastern states of Germany. And then I will take questions from the journalists who are assembled here today. First, as you all know, we had elections in the states of Thuringia and Saxony. And in these elections, some people won, some people lost. That is the nature of elections, at least in a democracy. So, in Thuringia, the AfD won the most votes, the Alternative für Deutschland. And in Saxony, they also won many votes. And in second place was the BSW, Bundes Sarah Wagenecht. And let me briefly explain who both of these parties are. Some of you may know, some of you may have been hiding somewhere for the past several years and have not heard of these parties. So, also then, the Alternative für Deutschland is, many say this is a current-day Nazi party. It is nothing of the kind. They are a somewhat radical right-wing party. Of this there is no doubt. And some of them have been outspoken in their admiration for the Third Reich. But they are not Nazis. No, nein. Let's not speak of this. And they wish for a, how should I say, return to conservative values of traditional Deutschland, Germany. That is the AfD. And Bundes Sarah Wagenecht. They are, how shall I say, modern incarnation of the far left-wing socialist party from the former DDR, the Deutsche Demokratische Republik, also known as East Germany during time of Soviet Union. And one of the party members was Sarah Wagenecht, who is now activist and politician in this Eastern Germany. And so they named this party after her, and now they are gaining in popularity. And as I said, in the Saxony, they came in second most votes. So we have a situation where far right and far left want the most votes in these areas. And the administration of Olaf Scholz, they did not do so good. So we must work with both of these parties and form some kind of coalition government to administer, to govern Germany. And we will do this. We can work with anyone. We can work with anyone at any time and hammer out our differences. So we will work with the far right and the far left, and we will do something. So this is all I have to say for now, and so I will take questions from the journalists here. Okay, who to ask first is the journalist from the German newspaper Die Zeit. Jetzt bitte. Ja, verstanden. The journalist from the Zeit wants to know how the Chancellor Olaf Scholz is prepared to deal with such radical parties in this election, how he believes that the progress that has been made since the war and building a strong democracy in Germany will work with such radical parties on both left and right. What I will say is what I have already said, which is that we can work with anyone. And so the Chancellor Scholz is prepared to speak and to meet and to eat some essen und drink and maybe some beer and schnitzel. And I think we will work out all our differences. And at the end of the day, we will have coalition. We will have, how do you say, consensus. And Germany will be so much the better. And that is all I will say on this. Okay, so die nächste Frage, die next question, bitte. The journalist from Ukraine, the Kiev Post. Please, bitte. Gute Frage. Good question. The representative from Kiev Post wants to know how Vladimir Putin will respond, will react to the results of the German elections. Well, I think that's an easy question. He will be very happy. He has what he wants. He has a neo-Nazi party on one side, and he has a party from former DDR, which was under Soviet rule. Actually, when he was with KGB in East Germany years ago, so he has, I think, everything that he wants. So as far as Putin is concerned, he is happy. Das ist alles. Okay. Nächste Frage, bitte. Who shall I? No. Yeah. The journalist from the Moscow Times. Yeah, bitte. Yeah. I was afraid that someone would ask this question, but the journalist from the Moscow Times wants to know how Germany, specifically Chancellor Scholz, can continue to be, and this is in the words of Moscow Times, such a kiss-ass to Vladimir Putin and not take a much stronger position on Ukraine and in general Russian aggression. Also then, okay. Because Chancellor Scholz, as I have said before, is very afraid of Putin. He's very afraid. He has business connections inside of Russia, and he is afraid to lose much money. And this is very important to him. He does not come from much money in his family, and he depends on these Gazprom and just many other things. So he does not want to rock the boat. And so he tries to do middle ground, and that is all. So I hope I have answered your question from the Moscow Times. Okay, so I have many time for one more question. Eine Frage. Yeah. The Wall Street Journal from America, New York. Bitte. Ja. Und eine andere gute Frage, another good question. The Wall Street Journal wishes to know how the results of this election may influence the support from Germany in the future for Ukraine? That is a very easy question to answer. It will result in much less support for Ukraine. Yeah, and we have stated this before, I believe, at the last press conference. We've already decided to cut the assistance for Ukraine 50% next year, even though we have previously promised much more. And so in the future, I believe that after next year, we will even cut the budget for Ukraine assistance down even more. And this will make Putin very happy. This will make Scholz very happy. This will make many people, politicians especially, and business people in Germany very happy. It will not be so happy for the people in Ukraine, but this is all part of diplomacy. This is all part of being interconnected in the world. We are not alone, you know. We don't operate alone, independent. We are all dependent upon each other for economy, for diplomacy, for the military, and for alles. So this will not be good news for the future support of Ukraine by Germany. Okay, so das ist alles. This is the end of the press conference. I hope I have answered all your questions. And as soon as we have any more news, anything that I feel is worth saying to you, and I will call for another press conference. Und until then, I will say vielen Dank und Wiedersehen. Tschüss.